All right, what's up? What's up? You are back with another episode of Gods and Goddesses Weather Report Tarot Readings. It's your girl, Jen Ether. Let's see if this phone will stop shaking. Sorry, guys. Hope I don't give you a headache with all this shakery. But yeah, we're going to get on and do a Divine Masculine reading. I don't usually do Divine Masculine readings or Twin Flame readings. I've done maybe one or two. They didn't get the greatest of reception, so I stopped kind of doing them and just focused more on the astrological signs and the love readings. But something very interesting happened to me today. Before I was going to work, I decided to get some meditation in. Now, when I when I come on here and do the signs, I'll dip into meditation, but it's literally for channeling. So when I come on, because I know I'm about to get into Aries energy or Taurus or Gemini, whatever sign it is, or whatever reading I'm doing, I mean, if it's a personal, whoever that person is, I can channel their energy. And that's what I'll go in to my meditation as far as my intent is to actually channel. But today I was meditating just for a form of relaxation, just to meditate woosah. And as I was doing that, I heard help, help. And it was like sounding like they were struggling, like help, help. And it was like, it sounded like a little boy. So I hear that. I saw some other shit, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. So I'll come back on with that one. So basically, I hear that and I'm like, what the hell? Now, I just had a cousin who's fairly younger than me pass away. So not that long ago. So I was thinking possibly it was him trying to reach out to get direction on what to do from there. So when I came out of the meditation, I just basically pulled cards. Like, okay, who was that asking for help? Once I pulled cards, I figured out the cards let me know it was actually my divine masculine, which once I went deeper into the thought process and got more messages out of it, it's like, okay, if that's my divine masculine, I feel like that was kind of a conduit for a lot of the divine masculine's energy right now. So we're going to pull cards and see what's going on with the divine masculine, what the divine masculine may need help with. So let's see, what does the divine masculine need help with? Walking away. The divine masculine is ready to walk away, but they are asking for help. Now, I will pull advice for what divine feminine should be doing right now. Basically, when I pulled my own advice today on what I should do, what came? The Emperor came out. I want to say like the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I don't know. It was like three very like two kings and the Emperor. So it was basically saying to stay in your power. So divine feminine, you guys have been in your power. So you're being, from what mine told me, you're being advised to stay in your power, and this is your form of helping them. Because remember, as you gain your power and walk in your power, you are being the example for your divine masculine to gain their power, so they will actually be able to have their self-love and walk away. So let's see what else the divine masculine need help with. All right, this is the Wounded Warrior card. But the divine masculine basically wants help to get out of this situation and be able to stand, not really as the wounded warrior. He's not, because the wounded warrior card has the bandage on. He looks a little beat up. But this woman is looking very strong, like she's overcome shit. So the divine masculine wants you to help him overcome. This is, I believe, your divine masculine speaking more so from its 3D version, not its higher self. I think your divine masculine is being a little overwhelmed, or our divine or the divine masculine is a bit overwhelmed at this point, and they are seeking any type of help, almost like a form of desperation. Not to say they're desperate, they're probably in the most clear mindsets they've ever been in, but the situation is becoming so tumultuous and it's becoming very long-winded to where they're getting to that point of like, damn, just anyone, help, please. I'm trying to get the fuck out of this shit. They're waiting for the ships to come in. So this could mean that they also want help knowing that they should wait. I know for me, I done told my DM off a couple times, and they know that we're sweet, nice, and unconditional with our love, but at the same time, a lot of us have been in the cycle. Excuse me, guys. Something to drink. So yeah, the divine masculine knows that we're sweet, nice, truly have unconditional love for them and for others. As you know, we have unconditional love for the world, but they definitely know we have that unconditional love for them. They know how we feel about them, but they still need us, or they're asking for us to let them know if they should be waiting for their, like, they're waiting, but are their ships coming in? So they need help to even know if the ships are really coming in, or are they just standing here waiting for nothing? Because DF, the divine feminine, we have been getting pretty pissed off. And like I said, even though I know some of you guys would be like, well, damn, after all this time, I only got pissed off once and now they're shook. You got to remember that during the situation, the divine feminine has actually been going through their own transformation. So in the beginning of this journey, the divine feminine was getting rid of traits of codependency. So now we're fully blossomed. We have no more traits of codependency lingering on. So when we do approach our divine masculine, they're not even seeing the same divine feminine that they saw back when this all started. They're seeing a new evolved version of the divine feminine. And because we're showing up new and improved and evolved, they're not sure if, when we say, I'm done with this shit, I'm not dealing with this, I know who I am, I deserve better, I'm this, I'm that. I mean, it is what it is. The proof's in the pudding. We've been showing up. So they're not sure. Like, that makes sense. They don't know, like, damn, this bitch evolved. You feel me? Like, she might not be with the bullshit. So I'm still going to wait on this cliff, but I need help to know if I'm just waiting in vain. Now, take it how it resonates. I'm not saying that you need to do anything on a 3D. This divine masculine, this twin flame journey, a lot of the work can be done on the 5D level. So you don't have to call this person and say, I'm still with you, baby. That would kind of almost be like showing signs of codependency once again. So just send out that good energy. Send out that love. If you go into meditation, make sure you're sending good vibes out to your masculine. And that will be the help that they need. They will receive the message. It'll give them enough gumption to be able to continue to do what they have to do. They also want help with putting an end to their situation. And I believe this goes right back to that card. They know they have to put it into it. At the end of the day, divine feminine, this is not on you. Like, no matter what, the divine masculine is in a toxic ass situation. So even if you didn't exist as a divine feminine, and let's say there was no one for the DM to go to. Let's say they want a DM, we weren't DFs, none of that shit existed. It still doesn't mean that you stay in a toxic relationship that doesn't make you happy. So this is not really on you, but they do want your assistance. So once again, like I said, it's not on you. So it's definitely not on you to act out in the physical. So it doesn't mean go to your divine masculine's house, knock on his door, and get an escape route. But no, it means send out that good energy. Let them know that loving yourself is the highest power. So what does the DM want to tell divine feminine? All right. So divine masculine wants to let you know that he's cutting shit out of his life. He wants a new beginning with you. He is cutting things out of his life so he can fly as high as this hawk is flying, I'm sorry. Also, I believe that this hawk is representing messages from the divine, messages that he's getting from the 5D that gave him clarity on his situation so he could finally cut out the toxic relationships and the codependency or codependent relationships in his life so he can have his new beginning with you, the divine feminine. What else does the divine masculine want to tell divine feminine? Look, they're on their way to you. The water's still a bit choppy. They're not in clear water just yet, but they are on their way. They're moving away from the tumultuous waters, the choppy waters with the karmic, and they're moving towards you. They see you as their wish. You are their divine wish. They see you as being sexy as hell. They see you pouring out your knowledge, your beauty, your feminine energy out onto the world, and they want to come and be a part of that. They want to help you with this. They want to help raise your star power. They want to let you know that they see you as a star just as the world sees you as a star. What else do they want to tell? One more card. What else do they want to say to divine feminine? What else does divine masculine want to tell divine feminine? Okay, they want to tell you that this was not easy for them to get to this point. They went through a whole bunch of shit, and they're actually, they're not, I don't want to say they're not wounded because they came out on top on this, so they're not wounded, but they just want to tell you about all of the things they've been through to actually get them to this moment of recognizing you as their divine counterpart. They want to let you know that they had to really tap into their intuition. They want to let you know about the dreams they were having, the synchronicities they were seeing. They just want to let you know about their process of coming to know what this relationship and what this union really means. So, what are divine masculine spheres? Karma. Divine masculine fears that you are going to dish them the same cold ass dish that they dished out to you. So they're scared that they're going to come in and you are going to reject them. Like I said, you guys were pretty harsh with them, I believe. At some point, you done got harsh with this person. And now that they're actually, you got to remember, the divine masculine was under a lot of like damn near mind control. This motherfucker was not the no excuses, but I'm gonna call a spade and tell it like it is. Like this person was delusional over this karmic. I mean, I don't know how many other people saw it, but I know Divine Films, as soon as you saw the karmic, if you know the karmic, if you met the karmic, or if you just heard of the karmic through your divine masculine, you knew that this shit, it didn't even look right. Nothing about it even made sense. So we gotta remember that your divine masculine was not really in there. They definitely weren't operating from their highest divine selves, and they damn near weren't even in their right mind. They were under a form of mind control, and a lot of the twin flame readings, it comes out as magic was being done. But even magic and manipulation is the same thing. So your divine masculine was under a lot of manipulation to where they weren't really themselves. So why they're so scared of you rejecting them like they rejected you is because when they did the rejecting, and long after they did the rejecting, they didn't even realize how bad it was, like what they really did to you, what they really said to you, how they really made you feel. They never really took stock on it in the beginning. I feel like they went off in their manipulation, and basically that was it. Then they started getting hit with this different messages and synchronicities. Things started going bad for them within their karmic relationship. Just a lot of things started happening to have to bring this situation about the divine feminine back to the surface for them. So once they were able to kind of mull over it from a state of non-delusion, kind of knowing that, okay, this thing that I'm in with the karmic is not working. Where did I go wrong? I need the truth. Once they were able to look at things through the lens of the truth, then they were able to see how they truly treated you and understand, actually even step in your shoes. A lot of your divine masculines are actually going through karma based upon what they did to you. So a lot of them are actually really getting that dish served back to them by the karmic, which is also allowing them to see how it really feels to be treated cold. And I mean, just to really put your all or your emotions into someone and them not give it back at all and dismiss it and act like it ain't shit. So now they're really starting to wake up and see. So once they were able to see what they truly did or how it truly felt, that's when the fear kicked in. Like, oh my fucking God, I can't believe what I've done. So that's why they're scared. They're scared of this karma coming back to them. What else is divine masculine scared of? What else is divine masculine scared of? They're scared to come in with this offer because they feel like the offer is not big enough. The page is like it's the youngest person in the it's younger than the knight. So the pages are the youngest cards in the deck. So they feel like this offer, even though it's this big ass pinnacle, they can't see it because you've grown so much that even though they want to give you this is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to give you your divine wish, right? Now, let's look at it this way. They want to give you this divine wish, but technically, this divine wish is attached to them. And if they are realizing how dirty they did you and like, damn, I can't believe I did that, I don't deserve this person, and they're almost saying like they're scared to come in with this divine wish because they don't even know if you wish to have them because they are the divine wish. I mean, they're probably gonna come in with some bread too, but realistically, we don't care about that money. We care about the actual divine masculine. So they don't even know if they are even still your divine wish. So they're scared to come in to present this to you. What else is divine masculine scared of? Yeah, they're scared of you speaking harshly to them. Like basically just cussing them out, telling them off. They're scared that as they're going to be rushing. Yeah, they're scared that as they're rushing into you, you're going to have your sword up like, ah! Halt! Who goes there? Off with his head. You feel me? That's how they feel about your ass. Like, oh, hell no. So they're very, very scared of that. So now let's see what the overall energy is for both of you. What are the mutual energies between the two of you? What are the mutual energies between divine masculine and divine feminine? What are mutual energies? Okay, for some of you, they're telling you, I'm still with the karmic. You feel like they're still with the karmic. So for a group of you, these are the mutual energies. So they're telling you, I'm still with the karmic, and you know they're still with the karmic. Also, the mutual energy is, I keep our connection a secret to protect our union. So both of you are not really saying much about the union because you want to protect it. So now divine masculine, they're not saying much about the union because they're dealing with the karmic. And they know the karmic has been trying to break up the union. That's the one who even got in between the union in the first place. So they know to keep their mouths shut around the karmic. Also, these divine masculines, a lot of them have built up a family unit with the karmic. A lot of these karmics are their baby's mothers, their baby's fathers, their husbands, their wives, or someone they've been with for years, 8, 9, 10 years. So even with that being said, these people have friends and family. You know, when you're in a long-term relationship, everyone's a big family. The karmic's friends is the divine masculine friends. The divine masculine's friends is the karmic's friends. Yeah, I mean the in-laws are intertwined. So the divine masculine has to keep this a secret because there's no one he can run to who cannot get this information back to the karmic, or even be upset at divine masculine for breaking up this family that they've built together. So now for you, divine feminine, you're keeping the damn connection a secret because you're tired of fucking feeling crazy. Divine feminine is tired of divine feminine is tired of a lot of shit, but there's two things in particular divine feminine is tired of. Divine feminine is tired of actually having to keep it a secret. I mean, most of us as divine feminines are going to be in our high priestess energy anyway. So we're not out here trying to tell our business. We're not trying to get into these relationships and be all on social media. And even if, yeah, I mean, because me, for real, I'm a social media person, so I wouldn't mind flicking it up and whatever. But we're not going to be putting our business out there like the karmic and the divine masculine. Even if it's good business, we're not going to be putting all of our good business out there, putting on a show. None of that shit. We're going to keep our things, our personal lives to ourselves as mature adults do. That's what, when you're in a good relationship, you're just in a good relationship and you appreciate it with the person you're in a relationship with. You don't need the rest of the world to know. But for one thing, it's the divine feminine is just tired of not being able to express their feelings about the divine masculine. Because remember, at this point, the divine feminine is actually on their own. So unlike the divine masculine who has this family unit built up with their friends, the Karmic's friends, the Karmic's family. The divine feminine, their friends aren't really in this mix at all. So they still have their friends, but they cannot truly tell their friends. They can, but as a divine feminine, we all know we can tell our friends about the situation, but how many times can we really say something about this without any changes being made before your friends and family are like, you're fucking crazy, or what, damn, you stuck on this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So we're tired of that. So we're tired of actually having to keep it a secret, but we know it's best to keep the connection a secret because we don't want people to think we're batshit crazy. So even for me, like, I'll mention it, you got to be super close to even know about this, like super duper close. And even if you're super duper close to me, there's only but so much I can truly mention it after things are dying down. Like, all right, I got to keep this to myself. But we know as divine feminines that this shit don't go away. And the divine masculine knows this shit don't go away. It's a 24 hours fucking, it's crazy, yeah? This shit's crazy. If y'all are divine feminines and divine masculines, if y'all are on here, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. So this isn't anything that goes away. So both of us are keeping it, divine masculine and divine feminine are keeping this connection a secret to protect the union. Because if divine feminine keeps talking about it to people and people keep shitting on it, they don't want to really have their mind altered on it. You know what I mean? And they don't want to have slip back into their ego because they're being embarrassed and shit like that. And the divine masculine knows to protect it from the karmic. So they're not saying shit. Also, the mutual energy, the yin and the yang, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the divine counterpart card came out. So both of you guys know. So this means that your divine masculine understands the union. He knows the title. He sees himself as divine masculine. Now, like I said, he's been through his intuition. He's gotten the messages from the divine. He's even been through his karma and his dark night of the soul. So it makes sense that he does know that he's divine masculine because he's ready to walk the fuck away and cause a death. But remember, he wants you to help. That's how this all started. We'll pull advice in a minute. We'll get 2 more cards for 2 or 3 more cards for your mutual energy. Let's pull from a different deck. Y'all mutual energy, power couple. Y'all know y'all can get this shmoney together. Y'all the power couple. Y'all both see each other as Will and Jada, Michelle and Barack. You know what I mean? Y'all about to do the damn thing. So y'all both know that when y'all come together, your unionship is going to be a force to be reckoned with, as far as in the business world and just in the love dynamic. Both of you. Oh shit! Now we're getting somewhere, y'all. When this comes out as your mutual energy, I'm done playing the victim. This is great because on both ends, that victimhood was fucking this journey up. It was basically making it to where we would have never came in a union. So you had divine masculine playing the victim because they picked the wrong person. Now, granted, the karmic can be a fucking asshole. We all know that. The karmic can be an asshole. But the divine masculine had to come into the grips, into the reality, by using his intuition and knowing, like, damn, I did this shit to myself. I picked the wrong person. Yes, the karmic may have manipulated you. Yeah, they probably did manipulate you, but it was because of your lack of self-love, divine masculine, that you were able to be manipulated and fall for the okie doke. So the divine masculine has now come to terms with that. And now they're done playing the victim and they're just worried about walking the hell away. They're done playing the victim. They're walking away. Now, for divine feminine, how we were fucking up the union. We couldn't take off our minds what the hell divine masculine did to us. I can't believe this motherfucker did me like this. He ain't shit, or she, whoever it is. These are just energies. So your divine masculine could be a female. My divine, I'm gay. I'm a girl. I dress like the dude. I'm the divine feminine. So that tells you how quirky this could get. You feel me? I would have definitely thought I was a divine masculine just from me being the stud in the gay relationship, from being the dominant one. But no, I'm the divine feminine, and my counterpart is the divine masculine, the girly one. So these are just energies. But either way, what I'm trying to say is that as far as the divine feminines, as far as we go, we just couldn't get the deception out of our heads, the way they treated us, the way they acted towards us, and we were playing the victim role. But we also had to do the same thing that divine masculine had to do. We had to realize that it was a internal issue. Yeah, divine masculine did do this stuff to us, but we allowed them to. We did. We allowed them to. We had a lack of self-love just as he did. So we had to learn to love ourselves, and now we're done playing the victim. So we're both done playing the victim. That's great. One more card for the mutual energy. Need one more card, then we'll get some advice. The mutual energy. Oh my God. We on point, y'all. Trust your intuition. So both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are now both trusting in their intuition. This is looking like this is going to happen soon. What's the next move that the divine masculine is going to make? What's the divine masculine's next move? What is divine masculine's next move? This is the right deck. What's divine masculine's next move? Oh, shit. The storm is over now. And it's funny because I just mentioned myself being gay or in the LGBTQ community, however you look at it. But, so we see this rainbow. So a lot of my divine masculines and feminines could also be in same-sex partnerships or relationships. And also, the storm is over. This is what they want to tell you. This is their next move. Their next move is the storm is over. So they're ending this. They're putting an end to it. That's their next move, is ending this. What else is their next move? What else is divine masculine's next move? The divine brought us together. So they're going to follow their divine guidance to come back into union with you. The divine brought us together is their next move. They're going to follow the divine guidance to come back. I ain't mad at you, Tupac. So for you divine feminines that cussed your divine masculine out one good time or 3 good times or 10 good times, they just want to let you know they're not mad at you. They understand. They, like I said, they went through their dark night of soul and they really realized, and they also went through a lot of karma that where they found themselves in divine feminine shoes. So they were really able to get a good glimpse of your situation from your viewpoint. So they are not mad at you. They ain't mad at you. And at the bottom of the deck, the next move, they are my karmic. So they see this person as their karmic, which means they're leaving them. What else is their next move? And then we'll get some advice. We'll get 3 more cards for the next move. In fact, I'm going to switch the decks. We'll get 3 more cards for the next move. And then we'll get some advice. Ooh. 3 came out exactly. I love when that happens. That means my guys, they wanted this reading to come out. Like I said, that channeling was weird. Because when I go to meditate, obviously I'm picking up like my spiritual gifts. I've been really doing more research, trying to get back into the groove. And that's another thing, divine feminine, on why we're coming back into union, because we have been able to set aside just even, like I said, this is an agonizing type of thing. It doesn't really go away, but as much, if let's say 100% is what the maximum is of how much you could think about divine masculine, I'm going to say for those who are getting these messages that the divine masculine is on their way back, we have been able to cut our thought process of divine masculine down to a good 40%, 45, maybe 50%. Probably, even if you did 60, you did good. What I'm saying is you've been able to put a lot more energy into your own spiritual growth or into your own career, your own manifestation. So it's starting to pay off for you. And that's why I'm starting to get deeper into my spiritual gifts, because I'm starting to pour into myself, which is helping my divine masculine. Because as I can pour into myself, now I can get messages sent directly to me when I'm not even trying to do it, and then come on here and give a reading, which we know the divine masculine is going to watch. They ain't going to comment or like maybe, but they'll watch. Divine masculines, if y'all are on here and y'all watch, put a comment on. Y'all don't got to have your profile up. Put a comment on. We would love to hear from your perspective about the journey, because we always hear the divine feminine's perspective. So it would be nice to get an anonymous comment from a divine masculine about their journey. So if you're out there listening to divine masculine, even if you got to block your account or, take it off of your Google settings to put your comment in, do it. That would just be a great help for us. You'd be helping the collective. It would help your karma. I'll tell you that much. My heart beats for you. The next move, they're going to tell you how they truly feel about you. They're going to let you know that their heart beats for you and is always beating for you. Even when they told you that they didn't want anything to do with you, they didn't want to be with you, they were done with you, they were in love with the karmic, they saw more in the karmic. A lot of you guys, a lot of these divine masculines shitted on the DF so bad. So even with that being said, remember, we're all dealing with shedding the ego. So it's also been a struggle for the divine masculine to even admit his wrong, and it's like, damn, how did I mess this one up so thoroughly? You feel me? So for the divine masculine to even come back in, not to give them props or anything like that, but we do have to respect it, because it's hard for someone to admit that they were this wrong. It's not even a little wrong. This is kind of a big wrong. Like, you know what I mean? So it's going to be hard for them to do that. But at the end of the day, the divine masculine is realizing that it's actually easier to admit that they were wrong than it is to stay in a relationship that they just aren't being fulfilled in any type of fashion or form. So they're also going to come in as a born leader. They're going to come in as a leader. So your divine masculine has evolved. Their next move is bossing up to be a leader. Remember, your divine masculine, even with all the great qualities of our divine masculines, we already saw the leadership quality in divine masculine. That's why we wanted to deal with them, because we already saw this trait. But obviously, they did not necessarily see it in them, because they were easily manipulated into going into a way or walking a path that was not best suited for them. So now they have bossed up and become a born leader, and they see you as one too. And they're going to express that to you, which is why you guys are going to be power couples, because you are both born leaders. They're also going to come in and say they miss your kisses. So this tells me they miss them, and they're coming in. Their next move is to come in and just kiss all over you. They want to kiss you from head to toe. So that's the divine masculine's next move. So now let's see what the advice is. What's the advice for divine feminine? What should divine feminine do? Clarify that. Clarify that card.